I always carry a rock. So today I'm finally going to show you what I eat in a day. I've been doing the carnivore diet for like 4 months now, and things are improving. I feel good, and I'm tired of feeling bad about feeling good and not wanting to show the meat. It's like, oh my God, I was a vegan. And for a while I didn't want to show, I'm not going to eat animal products yet on film. I still think that's pushing it. We're pushing it. But I want to at least show you, like, this is playing with my mind here. If I'm afraid to show you, then in my mind, I'm thinking meat is bad, and then I will not heal as fast because I have these mental blocks. It's like, no, I can't. I'm ashamed of the meat. I'm not ashamed. I feel fantastic. So I just want to share with you what I eat, and you can critique it and say, holy shit, another extreme. Oh my God. And I'll delete your comment. So I just want to share with you what I'm doing right now, and if you're trying something like this, a keto style diet, maybe you'll get some tips from this. I'm still tweaking things constantly. I'm playing with my fat to protein ratios. I'm finding that if I go too high on the fat, I'm not keto adapted. I'm just not getting there. For some reason, it's like I feel good if my protein is at a certain amount. And then when I dip it down and I have like nothing but pork bellies that are like 90% fat, I don't have the fuel. My body doesn't want to make that switch from glucose to ketose. So I don't know if my body will just never make that full switch to ketones for everything. It's like I need a certain amount of sugar, and my protein has to be just high enough to convert some of that into sugar or I die. So I don't know. Most people that eat the carnivore style diet are eating pretty high protein. So basically I wake up and I have a liter of water, and I'm playing with this, but right now it's at 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. It's a Thailand salt. They say it's good, but I don't trust a damn package in Thailand. You never know what the hell's in it or what the quality is. But I ordered some Himalayan salt and some Celtic sea salt, and we will mix both of them together or try one, see which one feels better. But about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt to half a teaspoon, I'm playing with that, and a 1/4 teaspoon of potassium chloride. So this is just like an electrolyte mix. And lately I've been doing the cayenne pepper in there, just from Cole Robinson, Snake Diet Guy, said it heals ulcers. So I just wanted to try it, and I feel no irritation from it. I love that. And if anything, I feel like it took away any mild pain that I did have. So I think it is helpful. I think it worked. So I just keep doing that. And I think it's beneficial anyway because it increases the circulation to your brain, so your thoughts will be less demonized. And it's got some antioxidants. We all know I don't get many of those. Although people are saying cholesterol is an antioxidant, so take that, life. I just hacked you. I hacked into your computer system, so I drink that, and then I pray to sweet baby Jesus that flushes my bowel system out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But for now, there's no pain, even though I don't go very often. And I'm working with the theory that I absorb 100% of everything and I no longer need a colon. So that's what we're going with now. So my plan is to dissolve and reabsorb my colon and then turn whatever poo is left in my body into blood. And then the blood will build bigger organs, and we'll evolve into a new being that doesn't need to poo. So I'll let you know. I'll make a video update when the transformation is complete. Oh, and I've been adding this vitamin C in like less than a quarter, like 1/8 of a teaspoon amount, just a little bit, because I was doing a lot at first, and I think that was giving me gas and weird bloated stuff. So a little bit, just prevent the scurv. I don't need scurv in my life. So it is possible to get. So you can play with it if you want. But I did just buy some oranges. So we will see. I do want to get it from natural sources. I do. So I don't want supplements. It's just I was freaking out and I was like, I'll try it. So after drinking that liter of water, I'm doing stuff, I'm uploading videos, reading all your wonderful comments, wishing me well. Just so much well-wishing going on. It's tickling my heart. So I read the comments, and then I'll probably work out if it's workout day, do a little exertions. Then after the workout, I go to the ocean, avoid jellyfish at all costs, just wash my skin in salt water, feels great, ground myself, feeling fantastic, come back, and that's when I cook my first meal. It's the last meal too, it's one meal a day. Why did I say first? Now obviously this changes from day to day, but what we have here, what we have in this little picture here, that pink thing is tuna. Tried me some tuna, I just eat it raw. Fantastic. It's so chewable. It's like so soft. Amazing. Tastes good, salty. It might be high in mercury. I might be poisoning my brain with Alzheimer's-like abilities. But I'll use those to my advantage. Those circular things are the pork bellies. They come in circular patterns here. And that's just the fattiest thing I can find. So we're trying pork right now. I know it sounds crazy, but in Thailand, there's not much beef. It's only imported. And we have either chicken, fish, or pork. And pork is the fattiest thing. And I've found some at least hormone-free, happy, it says they're happy on the package, no antibiotics, so we're reaching. It's like, this is the best we can do here. So I feel pretty good on the pork. So both of those things are pork. We got the pork belly, and that is the German pork leg. It's like it's smoked, and it tastes way too good for its own good. And it's just so delicious. I can't believe it. I have to stop. So I ate that whole thing, and I think that was a bit much for my one meal. I was a little tired that day. I don't think I ever recovered either. The whole day I was just like, oh wow. Because I was full after the tuna and the pork belly. And then that German thing, one bite allowed me to finish the whole package off, and that was too much. So we gotta stop that. But before that meal, I take 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, raw organic of course, and right now I bought some lemon juice to try for the vitamin C, and it was sweet, and I was like, what the hell? Thailand, what the hell? It was fresh pressed lemon juice, and I was like, is there sugar in here? And she's like, my crap, there's honey. So either Thailand has the sweetest lemons on earth, or they added sugar, or I'm just so carb sensitive I could taste the sweetness in a cucumber, and maybe they didn't, so I don't know, but I tried that. The plan is to have 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in 1 squeezed lemon or orange. Oranges are cheaper. It's not much sugar for 1 orange, so we'll see. That's to help with the stomach acid. It's at least acidy, and it might add acid to my weak stomach acid and then help digest the pork fat. Fat isn't even digested in the stomach, so I don't know what I'm doing in life or in the world. I will salt that meal, like a good half a teaspoon of salt on that, and I will drink water later in the day with more salt and potassium in there. So we're getting electrolytes all over the place, and I feel hydrated, so that's good. I am experimenting with some other supplements. I do have digestive enzymes. I'm trying those. I don't feel a benefit, but they might be helping. I'll give it a month or 2 and see if it's worth buying again, but that's what I do. I buy a supplement. If I don't notice a difference, I stop buying it. So I don't want supplements, but if they can help me, I want them. So I might even get that ox bile. We'll see if that helps with fat digestion. But I got some adrenal glandulars coming, so that should boost up my hormonal system. And this is basically it. So sometimes I have organ meats instead of the tuna. The tuna isn't very often, but it's so pretty. Look how pretty it is. It's red. There's an antioxidant there. It's like a beetroot. But sometimes I have chicken livers in there. Sometimes I'm eating chicken instead of pork. So we're trying things. I might switch. I do want to know, what made me break out in acne? Was it the magnesium or the beef? We still don't know, and I'm going to test the beef first to see if I get acne again, because my skin feels great. I haven't broken out in like 2 months, it feels like. So it's like we figured that out finally after like 20 years. I've been breaking out since I was 14. 22 years later, we finally figured it out. Beef and many things. Sugar for sure, but many things. Dairy, oh my God. So we're healing. Now here's the deal with the carnivore diet. I don't want to be doing this for long term. I have to have some kind of plant in my body. I don't have to be vegan. I know too much about plants being helpful that I can't just erase them from my life. So right now what you're witnessing is my journey from carnivore to at least a balanced ketogenic diet with animal products and plants. And we find our balance. And right now in Thailand, it's not as easy to do as I wish, but I would love to be having some broccoli and olives and avocados and maybe some nut butters. I just bought something crazy, some chocolate. That would be nice. I bought this chocolate sesame seed paste thing. So when I eat macadamia nuts and just chew them, it's too harsh, the fiber. But I did a consult with Montreal Healthy Girl. Go subscribe to Montreal Healthy Girl. She's really knowledgeable. She's been through a lot of the same stuff I've been through. And I think I will make a video because she helped me out so much, did a free consult for me and just gave me all these tips. And it's like, she's not dogmatic about anything. She's like, okay, this is how I would help counteract the negative parts of your carnivore diet, and all things I agree with. So we'll make a whole video about that. But yeah, I just want to eat some more balanced foods, and hopefully my gut will handle the fiber now. Hopefully. We're going to test it in small amounts and one thing at a time for like a week and go slow with it all. No major changes here, because what we're doing right now is working. So I eat that meal at like 9 a.m., 9 to 10 a.m., eat my meal, chill out for a bit, and then I'm good to go. Sometimes I go out and do stuff in the world. Sometimes I socialize. Sometimes I stay here making videos, but the whole rest of my day is fasted, and I just feel so on fire, and I sleep well, and everything. Actually, I will say this, when I increased the fat so much and lowered the protein down, it took me way longer to fall asleep. I've noticed this when I water fast and when I restrict protein, so we may have figured out why it takes me so long to fall asleep on a water fast or on my protein restricted days. It's something, it's one of the amino acids maybe, and maybe you could like water fast and then take a little tryptophan or whatever the amino acid is before bed and then you fall asleep. That would be a life hack. But then you'd ruin the fast. I'll ruin you fast. So future things I am going to experiment with. We got oranges in the kitchen right now. I'm gonna try that. I have a black sesame seed butter. It's all grinded up. We'll see if that irritates my gut. If not, we have a plant fat there. A source of calcium for once. Holy shit. That might be nice. Although my bones, I feel like I could chop through a grandmother. I would like to try some vegetable juice, but what I'm really craving and wanting to try is broccoli. Steamed really well. And I probably will try like one floret and just like, we good? And just like slowly add it and see what happens. Because, oh man, I love broccoli. Imagine if I could have broccoli and pork fat, I'd be on top of the world. So this is what I'm doing right now, and I'm trying to evolve it to add more plants in. And I don't think I will ever be vegan again. I just don't see it. I don't see a reason for it. Even if I was mostly doing a high-fat vegan thing, I would still want some occasional or daily bits of animal products. I just think there's nutrients in there that are harder to get from plants, and there's no reason to do it other than the ethical side, but that's a whole nother debate we're not even going to talk about today, because there's many ways to debunk that and flip it on you soy, corn, and wheat boys, thinking we are destroying the world with grass-fed cows, and then you're like pimping out Monsanto. That's not even their name. People get so offended when you mispronounce something. I remember that Nestle video, and I say Nestle or Nestea, and people are like, that evil company's name is Nestle. How dare you? Sure, they steal mother's milk from babies, but doesn't mean you should mispronounce their name. Grow up. So that is the plan. Carnivore to keto, more balanced, some vegetables, hopefully. Hopefully I can tolerate some forms of fiber. And then we're on our way. We're on our way. Still healing, still feeling great. It's like everything is healing. It's just the bowels don't move the way you'd think they would. And so it makes you question your life. It's like, are we gonna go today or what's happening? So I can't take that magnesium to flush things out. That was my hack. And I don't have that because I think it gave me acne. But we're gonna test the beef. I might eat nothing but raw ground beef to test it. So post your comments down below on how great of an idea that is. And I think we're done. We're done here. Thanks for watching the video. Consider giving it a thumbs up if you liked it. This is just... I can't believe how many people are going to admit to doing this. Thumbs down if you eat ground up baby ostrich feather meat and you put it on a sandwich. A little mustard on there, but it's vegan mustard as opposed to all the non-vegan mustards that have the tears of baby goats. So, thumbs down if you're that. And thank you so much for all the support. And however you want to do it, you can just watch the videos, thumb them up or down. It's all good. I don't care. Or respond. Support me in all the other facets of life that I've created. Patreon, t-shirts, music, donations if you want. Consultations are available if you so choose. I could help. Sure, I've killed 7 out of the 10 people so far that have had consults. Nothing good in life comes without risks, and that is true for my consults as well. So you'll either improve or develop fast-acting osteoporosis and have a 90% increase of hip fractures due to iron deficiencies. So it's a good risk to take. I'm gonna leave, but do subscribe for more videos and I'll see you in the next one.